Hey, yo! Welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So we had a special night in the MLB as we had the #1 overall prospect making his debut game for the Boston Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Honestly, didn't have a great game here. Went 0 for 4 with an RBI, a walk, and a strikeout. His first hit was a pop-up to left field, and then he had a ground out, blast off, buys his leg, the pitcher, basically right back to him. I think it was probably about like the quad, maybe, area. And just ricocheted off, went straight to the third baseman, as it did result in an out there. But he did end up later in the game getting RBI, as I mentioned there. And actually, if you think about it, the last rookie debut to have an error was not too long ago. Actually, it was Ronnie Simon of the Marlins, second baseman, made an error against the Padres on May 27th. So literally just a couple weeks ago here. And the Padres did win that game here, 8-6 there. But yeah, this is it seemed a little off for him. Of course, they just came off a very big series win over the Yankees, especially a big win on Sunday night. But yeah, this is we had him coming in, and it was from now on, you can say that really it all can just go off from here. Just like we had Jack Caglione of the Royals made his debut just a couple days ago, actually. He's also one of the top prospects. I think he's about number 3 on the list. Or no, he's not. He's 10. Sorry, he's top 10. There's a whole lot of other great talent here above Caglione. But, of course, Caglione basically just couldn't really do much else down there, but these guys are just that much better. And a bunch of these guys also had been drafted before Caglione, but we had Caglione actually, I think, have a 4 for 4 night the other night. So as with Roman Anthony, all it really can do is go up from here. So just keep your head down, do the work. I know I hate the Red Sox as a Yankee fan, but hey, you kind of don't want, you gotta respect it. He went one game in. You're gonna have things happen. Just let it all go out. You're gonna have these games, but just don't let it affect you. And man, it's your first game, top prospect. Hey, I can't say anything. He has made the major leagues. I have not, so obviously that's also on the books there. But we also had. The Red Sox have been getting younger this year. They have really going into their farm league right now, as they also had Marcelo Ozuna, had played here for 13 games. He's also the number 8 prospect in all of baseball. And then, of course, we had making the opening day roster was Christian Campbell, who was the number 4 prospect on opening day, which now you cannot. He of course cannot. He is qualified here for the to be in the not a prospect, as he's played more than 45 days total, as he made the opening day, and they're 60 something games in, so he's not a prospect at this point. He's probably had over 130 at bats too, so that's also there. He has not pitched a single game in the majors, so that might be an issue, but I'm kidding. So he has probably 130 at-bats, and he also has the more than 45 days played in the majors. So he is no longer there. If you go look for him, he is not the number 4. He's Jordan Lawler of the Diamondbacks, who's in AAA, infielder for them. So let's see what happens with him. But yeah, we had Roman Anthony made it, and let's see what happens from now on. This is gonna be very interesting to see, and honestly, it might just build even more up on this rivalry of us of New York here and Boston, as we also had Dobson kind of get the win against us. That was entertaining. Hey, respecting on the win, you did let up 3 home runs. I think it was 3 home runs in that game. So you did let it go, but you did get the win. So it's a win-lose situation, I guess, in a way. But I'm taking it. It's making me feel a little bit better about that loss there. But yeah, let's see what happens. Of course, just building up, and they are getting a lot younger here. So maybe this Red Sox team is gonna maybe turn around the corner here and just kind of look forward. So let's see how their season goes up even until All-Star break, and see what these guys how they can develop here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.